Clown in a Cornfield is a new horror slasher coming out this weekend. It has a really simple slasher setup, which I loved, about a dad and a daughter named Quinn moving into a new small town from the big city. But right when they show up, some of Quinn's friends start dying. And I think that's my favorite part of the movie, which is the setup. There's some great kills, and the movie really moves along nicely. The characters are archetypal, but not really in a bad way. Clown in a Cornfield really isn't here to reinvent the genre or be some like metaphor for trauma or something like that. It's just here to be a really fun slasher, and it mostly is. I don't think I entirely loved where the third act goes, but I can't really get into that without any spoilers. So let's just say Friendo the Clown doesn't turn out to be quite the horror icon that I was kind of hoping for. There's also maybe 2 or 3 scenes of Friendo where you can hear his goofy clown shoes squeaking, and I loved that little flourish, and I wish they kind of leaned into stuff like that a little more. So, Clown in a Cornfield is a pretty fun slasher, and it does have an R rating, but I still feel like it was geared a lot much more towards a kind of young adult audience, which I believe is also probably pretty similar to the book, so I definitely don't begrudge the movie for that. I just think that it's probably geared more towards a younger audience, somewhere between 16 and early 20s. I think we'll enjoy this movie a little bit more. And by that I mean it's probably the general themes of the movie, but also just this slasher movie doesn't go hard, as they say, and that's okay. Not every slasher movie needs to be Terrifier level of kind of gritty and gory. But the kills are something that will probably be surprising to a younger audience, and significantly less so to someone who's a little more seasoned in the horror genre, which is fine. The movie's very competent, and I hope it does well. It's getting a pretty full, wide release, so it should be pretty darn easy to find, and I would still recommend checking it out this weekend. It gets a solid 3 out of 5 from me.